Sorry about that, guys. I'm just inviting Lickle because he wants to commentate with me. And then I'm going to have to invite him to the lobby. There you go. I'll just invite you now to the game, Lickle. Please don't say my PlayStation's filled again. Nice. Yeah, fine. Go on party settings.
Allow, here we are.
Yeah, I'm just inviting to the lobby now. So.
Yeah, I needed a break from that because my head was.
Yeah, oh god, that was, oh no.
I didn't even do a FIFA Foot Champs game. I was that whole shouting.
Yeah, just saying, the Steam's up now, so obviously if here's the first one on their lap. Who is it? Is it that Formula? Yeah, that Formula is the first one to go on the lap. The person who won back-to-back last week in F9. So let's see if he can go three wins in a row. So coming to obviously turn one. He doesn't obviously want to take it too tight, obviously, and then don't want to take it wide as possible because if you spin on that curve, it's gonna be a bit dangerous. Obviously, it's full wet as well. It's not inters, so it's gonna be a lot more dangerous up Illusion Ladion. So they're not gonna be taking it flat out, and Platformer takes a very nice line through Illusion Ladion. Now down the Camel Straight, you want to obviously stay left, coming on the edge entry, then coming. I don't know the names of the corners, so do not diss me. But he does purple sector one. He was the first one to do it, and it kept held for a few people. Obviously, a few people are missing, like Snickster and Michael Common, who is usually here, Tom, for the tests. Both of them go to the same school, so they're both doing test division. But coming into the download breaking, I don't know what it's called, but coming in now into No Name. Tom could have taken a bit wide there, but coming into No Name, you don't want to take a track curb on the actual one. But ooh, a little slide come out of No Name there for that. But can he take it nicely into Puon? Takes it nice into Puon. Doesn't touch that inside curb, as obviously me and Lickle know. That inside curbs are horrible. Ooh, little slide for that Formula there. So coming into the chicane. Oh, that was actually the first one. So there's more people who are further ahead. So Patuka, no, that's not Patuka. That's his teammate. Golsnick comes through. Invalidated his lap. Jibbok goes first for 56.1. Very good lap from him there. But now is it Humberto Mancini? No, he pits. It's an Alpha Tower. Is it Sam or is it P. Suarez? I think it's Sam. Sam goes third. Then his teammate P. Suarez is on our lap. So we will still stay onward to that Formula. Coming through Blanchimont. He takes it flat in the wet. Sam does a 214, so he must have had a little bit of a spin. So coming to the chicane. The bus stop doesn't take it. Oh, massive slide out of the final turn. Still does the fastest lap. How do you think that lap was for that there?
I'm just seeing now there's a couple people that are currently on Inter. We've got Langfell, who says he's got a purple middle sector for me. I'm not sure if that is the case, but you see he's gone purple in the middle sector. On the intermediate tires, it looks like he's bucketing down, and from the only Inter time from Keith we've had, he can't take Blanchimont flat. It doesn't look like Inter did a faster tyre, but we'll see into the bus stop. He turns quite early. It seems a lot of understeering that Fries Holkenberger has decided to dip from the session, and I don't think it'll be fastest. It'll be around 57.0, so Prue's about a second and a half slower.
Yeah, so obviously they're wet, so right now I'll play the quickest tire to go on, so we will just watch. I think Sam's going for another run. Yeah, he is. So we'll watch Sam on his second run. He's gonna, I think, have Jay Carty ahead of him. So we're gonna see Sam 17 seconds up. He's taking it very cautious because the back end went there. So obviously gonna watch broadcast camera just to see how bad this back end slides are. Is he gonna take Blanchimont flat? He does take Blanchimont in a little lift, tiny. Oh, he's gone round out of Blanchimont. He must have just not lifted as much as he could have, and he just went round at Blanchimont. But can his teammate not do the same? And his teammate did it perfectly. He's not. Yeah, massive little spin from there. Obviously, the F1 this race happened a few hours ago. We've had a little bit of a bicker and a little other chat. about Hamilton and that. So, how do you think the actual race was, Edward? Lico?
Good race, of course. Being a Hamilton fan, it's not the greatest, but
I was happy when he crashed.
yeah, on the biggest picture, that big scale of things, it was a good race. I did enjoy it. Did think Russell was going to get a point, maybe, but at the same time, I did have that feeling he would bottle it, and unfortunately, did get collected with that crash. But altogether, it was a good race, and now hopefully, for my rare occasion in a common spots in PSGL these days, hopefully it's a good race series. This Dimsky guy goes third.
Patuka went second on a 55.9, so he's only 2/10 off Tap. Tap obviously won Singapore from the
Santi spins around again.
Oh. He's been doing a lot. Oh yeah, he's been doing that a lot this season, Sam. He obviously.
Jake High's got no wing.
Oh. Obviously, this season, Sam coming out of pre-season, he was actually the favourite because he won. He had an amazing battle with Snickster the whole day, so he weren't battling off one lap. And obviously, this season, Sam hasn't done as well as we thought, and Sam's had another spin coming out of Puon.
Yeah, speaking of spins, TRT Raukio in AlphaTauri down in 16th, he had a spin coming out of turn 1, so pretty much that's over. Oh my days, I'm not sure if he's got damage, but taking a rouge like that in the wet.
Damage.
Taking a rouge like that in the wet with no wing, pretty much, is just asking for danger. As you've seen, the weather has definitely improved now. We've got more cars coming out into. We've got Chat Patuka. We've got Keys just going to be in traffic, I think, on his lap. Never mind, he's drifting.
Obviously, we're going to watch Coswell. He's 4/10 up on his lap, so this is going to be a good improvement for him. This might actually put him on pole, actually. This lap here. This could put him on pole if he gets the final corner. Like, he doesn't want to mess it up here. Puts power down nicely. Is this going to go pole? I think it is. Oh, it's only just off. So a lot of people still on the wet tires. So maybe the dry it's getting dry maybe, but I don't think it might not be getting dry enough though. But we're seeing other people get on the dry tires. Well, not the dry tires, the wet tires. Or the wet but into tires. Still the wet set, but on a different set. We'll watch Visualize, a good friend of ours, so we'll watch. And we watch. Oh, he's had a massive a bit of oversteer. Obviously, just coming up to the loose, just tried to maybe take it flat, and it didn't work. Maybe just tried to put a bit too much power down, and obviously just made a mistake. The car went under them. So obviously, I'm the commentator's curse. I usually, when I say something, they will do the opposite. But we'll watch the pole setter, the provisional pole setter, right now, Trap Formula, as his nickname is J2 Trappy, but at the moment, back-to-back winners. Langfell is still leading the championship because he got a podium last week, but Trap right on his tail because he's had back-to-back wins, so obviously Trap will play one of. Oh, what was Valko doing there? Look at Valko got really close to hitting Trap. Like, oof. Trap got really lucky not getting a little bit of a spin. But we'll watch as Trap Formula comes for starters. Interlap. It is getting a lot drier, as you can see. The lane isn't coming down as heavy, and Trap Formula is taking a lot more risky lines. You can see there. Look, we took the curb on the outside. In his wet lap, he didn't do that. But let's see. He takes a rouge a lot quicker. Look at that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful from him.
Yeah, obviously. He's going to obviously want to take riskier lines as it's definitely drying up now. You can see like a dry line forming on the track now. As he's a 10th up actually, so maybe it is definitely improving. He's got Patuka behind him who smashes it out and does 2/10s. It's between Trap and Patuka right now for the pole position. So, between 6 minutes left, we can't say anything about it, but it definitely looks strong between these people. But obviously, Inters, people will probably improve as Cosmo, obviously, only 2/10 off on his wet. Obviously, Trap's going to improve. We saw him have a little bit of a wobble coming out of. Can he rectify that and not have a wobble? He's done it perfectly through Puon, so he's definitely being a lot more aggressive. Obviously, we don't know what the weather is in the race. Oh, and he's a massive slide coming out of that corner, and he's drifted it. Like, respect to him. But that's his lap over. But like, and obviously Patuka didn't validate, but amazing drift there.
Yeah, the first car to, I believe, set a lap on the set of intermediate tyres will be the Williams starting 18th of Mr. B-Boy as he comes through Blanchimont. He looks like he has zero confidence in the car, to be honest, under braking, locking up, getting all over that curb and taking a very wide entry. I wonder if that's set up for another lap or was it just playing on this there? But up to the line, it's a 1 minute 59.5, not really that competitive.
Another lock up into turn 1. He doesn't take it as aggressive as Trap did. Trap run over that outside curb. You can see on Trap's lap, he took a lot of curbs on a lot of them. So let's see Mr. B-Boy run through others. He takes about, he lifts off obviously because it's not fully dry yet, so he still takes it nicely, so he isn't spinning it like me in F12. I tried to take it flat and I kind of bend it in a wall. But let's not talk about me in F12 as Mr. B-Boy won 4 seconds up. But Zibot goes pole actually on 53.7, so that's him on it. Yeah, so maybe we could see. Obviously, there was. I think there's a. I think it was actually. Oh wait, no, Langford wasn't on the podium. I think he got 4th. It was a double podium for Williams in last week in Austria. So that won, and then I think B-Boy one got 2nd, and then Zibot got 3rd. Which put them actually very good in the constructors, as Trap doesn't have a teammate this week, so he's gonna have to kind of put the team on his back again. His teammate didn't do as well as last time as well, so he's putting the team on his back. And Mr. B-Boy I don't think he's got the confidence as what he had last week. He had really good confidence, very high. He was definitely looking to be one of the favourites to win, but he's definitely not looking confident this week, Loco.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching. The man I've been watching is the Racing Point at Patuca down in 5th. He is purple, but you got to ask yourself the question, is it smart to set the lap now with how long's left in the session, or whether he just comes in boxes and tries to get the track at his best? Because if he sets the lap now, he most probably won't have enough time to get back to the pit lane and set another lap as B-Boy one goes fastest, which is expected. We say he's going to set it, so he's going to want to go pole for now, I think, but he's really could be tight whether he makes it unless he just keeps going. 52.8, pole by 4/10, but could that have been a mistake staying out like that? I think it might be in the long run.
Yeah, obviously. Staying out might be an affection of the staying out might. But we don't know what the weather is for the race. If it is dry, maybe it is smart just to stay out, as his teammate FFW Kolsnik invalidated. I think maybe his final, maybe one more run, as Trap isn't out yet. And Headshot Leslie goes 5th. Obviously, we're definitely seeing quicker lap times now. Bauer's up to 5th now. So Bauer hasn't been doing well, but obviously, we obviously can't. We're not gonna. We haven't seen a lot of people like Millie. We're gonna. Who's closer? Rauco's actually closer. Rauco gone to the sector 2 split.
Oh, that's in the barrier. See you later, mate. Move right in the wall. Oh my god, that...
At least he survived.
You just knew, like, the McLaren slightly lost it, and once you have the little twitch coming up Eau Rouge in the wet like that, you might as well just, like, click pause and retire now, because you're not gonna save it.
I'm still watching Rauco as he's coming to the bus stop chicane. Is he gonna go on the front row? I don't think he is. He's gonna need to go maybe about 3rd. He goes 2nd actually, so I said he wouldn't go on the front row, and he's plopped his Alpha Tally right on that front row at the moment, so maybe he is not going to be on that front row. But Patuca, definitely looking like one of the pace setters here. But Bowers is actually 4/10 up on his lap, so this is going to be a very good lap from him. But obviously, he made a mistake in that middle sector, middle and final, so maybe he could plop his car on that front row. Bowers, I know he's a very quick driver, but he's had a little bit of a moment coming out of that corner there. So maybe that's lost him a little bit of time. He's not putting the power down, but this could put him on pole. He's gonna put him at the moment. It looks like he's gonna actually go pole if he keeps going. It's 1.3, so this is actually B-Boy worm. Starts in the pits, so that says qualifying over.
Rauco spun out of
No Name.
Oh, what corner name that is? But coming into No Name, he's facing backwards, but he lost on that fat curb on the X.
Oh, Leslie goes pole. Leslie, good luck from him there, but Bowers just pips, just comes fifth, so he didn't improve. Oh yeah, Rauco had a little bit of an off. But we'll watch Dembski coming. Oh, he's had a bit of an off. Coming out of that right-hander before Blanchimon. So, that's not really good for him. Key, coming to the pool on. I know he's a very quick driver in the wet, so he'll obviously want to play that it's a wet race, but obviously a wet will make it even more fun, but dry everyone would want. But I hear Snapchat notification, is that the woman in the DMs at Luckle?
No, don't worry.
2.4 up by Key, so Key's on a flyer here. This could put him up at the front, but we'll just keep watching through Blanchimon. Is he going to take it full on, descend it? Is he just going to, yeah, he just went flat out through there, so moved out the tyres in the pits, thinking, yep, qualifying's over for me, so he's done. At the moment, 13s. Humberto Mancini and Hulkenberger will be at the back. We don't know about anyone else. Can Key pip headshot for pole? It might even look like it, and Key goes pole position, not by much though. Leslie's not up on his time. Patuka is almost half a second up on this time. Patuka's flying on these enters. So Patuka, you said Patuka, like, not staying out. This might actually be worth it, because he's on 3-lap hold, and he's 5/10 up, Lico. So this could be even smart, because if you're on inters, you don't want to stay out in qualify if it's a wet inters race. You want to just do one lap and keep them for the race. But he goes, but what a lap from Patuka there, 52-1. But headshot Leslie, Coulson was a second up and just a little mistake. Bowers. Half a second up.
In the Renault, out of the final corner, up to the lane. I don't think he'll be pole position. He's going to be second on the grid though.
Yeah,
so
that formula's up.
From him. Where's Paco? Paco's 8th. I want to see Sam T.
Paco in 8th, good strong quality from him. We haven't been seeing a lot of the potential from the Alpha Romeos. Sam obviously had a very good strong race in Bahrain Short, but the last 2 races he's had DNF. But Sam's 2 seconds up. So Langfeld was 5th, the championship leader, obviously wanting to keep that championship. So 5th, we don't. Is 5th a good place to start in Belgium? But
it's decent. It's not the greatest. You really want to be second or third, to be honest.
But Sam just smashes Patuka's lap time, a 51.8. A 51.8 dead as well.
It could be 7th.
Sam T goes 4th. Yeah, and then
it will be 8th for Langfeld now. See this? Well, someone's completely just cut the chicane.
Yeah, it was Dembski. Yep,
Dembski,
so cool.
Yeah, so.
Oh, he's had a spin. It's a Ferrari master plan. So I don't think Langfeld wants to start 8th if it's wet, because obviously if it's a wet race, that's probably going to be a carnage place to start. If it's wet, you want to start in the front though. But I'll let you run through the orders as it's your first time in this division commentating.
Well, alright, so we got Chat Formula on pole, dominating really, 4/10 for the second, 51.8, seconds Patuka, 3rd Bowers, 4th Sam T, 5th Keith, 6th Headshot Leslie, 7th Will, 8th Langfeld, 9th Kolsnik, and then 10th is Raukio. 11th we got B-Boy 1. That would be good if it wasn't wet, because you could do the alternate strategy. 12th is Paco, 13th Jabuk, 14th Jay Carty, 15th Dimsky, 16th Murat having that crash up a Rouge. We have 2 cars of not setting the lap of Hulkenberg and Humberto Mancini.
Yep.
Rounding up the grid.
Obviously, if it's a dry race, you can start in any tyre. You could start in the hards, or you could start in the medium to the softs. But obviously, if it's a wet race, I think everyone's just going to start in the same tyres. Just if it's a full wet, they'll all start in full wets. But obviously, if it's light lane and people do Pierre Gasly and to start in the full wets, it's their choice. But it's a dry race, so. But it's a little bit dark, so we could be seeing the rain late in, but obviously we can't really say anything. So if it's dark, we could be seeing rain, but it could get brighter. So hopefully, for the driver's sake, they'll want to keep it dry. But obviously for the commentary and entertainment sake, we would want it to be wet, so it makes it more entertaining and a lot more cooler to watch. I like commentating over wet races. Look, what do you like, dry or wet races to watch?
Dry, because in the wet it's just one massive train we can't overtake.
Yeah. We just got to wait for everyone to choose their. So Hulkenberg hasn't rejoined, so has someone forgot to re-invite him, or did he have to go?
Oh, I saw something nice cooking anyway. Let me have a look. The tyres people are on. I think that is confirmed. So
Oh,
for
everyone except
tyres,
yeah, there's a lot of people. Everyone's on
we
mediums
got
pretty much, except
we got
Fat.
Trap Formula Bauer. I'm questioning Trap Formula though. Soft to start off with. He gets past the Patuka going up the straight. That could be his strategy up in like smokes pretty much because he's going to lose out. The soft's going to be much faster at the end, but then again, everyone in the mediums runs the risk of getting damaged and having to use hards the whole race. So that might be what Chap's trying to protect himself from. Same with Bowers, B-Boy Worm, Jabuk, and Hulkenberger. Actually, I don't think Hulkenberger's back in the lobby, so yeah.
But obviously the whole strategy. Is it overpowered around here? Obviously, the sub-tire is quicker, but. In F12, I did the very weird alternate strategy. I started on the mediums, some 11s, and a very early safety car came out and went on the hards. But, obviously, do you want to be doing an early safety car pit for hard to the end? Because I did it and it worked out and I won, but I got very lucky because there was a second safety car. A lot of people pit for softs, but they came out in the train, so I got very lucky because I got into the lead very early into it, so I got very lucky with it. But the predicted pit stop strategies came up soft, medium, or soft hard. So if it's an early safety car, you could pit for hards, but I don't think anyone's tires are going to be dead, because obviously all brand new, so I think you could probably just go on to the mediums like lap 9, I think. But to have a little bit of off, a little wide, bit of a wide moment there. A little bit of a cut. But we'll see what happens. I'm not going to put predictions in. I don't like putting predictions, but look, do you put predictions in or?
What, for the top 3 or what?
Yeah, for the top 3.
Well, I don't really know the division. I don't know people's drive pace, so I'm gonna go with Trap Formula. I think he will get the win. I think Keys will get second, and then Langfeld third.
Obviously, I've commented on this many times. Obviously, Snookster's not here. He's very quick on here, as I know. He's done a very quick on here before, but I'm gonna go with that formula because he's had back-to-back wins, so he's gonna be looking strong. I'm gonna go with a very weird one here. I'm gonna go with Key for second, and I'm gonna say Sam's gonna pick it up today, get his form back, and have a third. Just pick up the form back from a couple of DNFs. I think his teammate will get in the points, Paco, but I don't think he'll be up there. They've both had not really a strong start to the season, them both, but
I'll watch the back.
Yeah, I'll just watch off the front. Just need a good camera angle for the start. Are the lights gonna go out? Or we're just gonna have to have a little wait. Is the lobby getting restarted? Oh, okay. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we are going here at the Spa-Francorchamps circuit in Belgium for round 4 PSGL. So Top Formula got a perfect start, but Batuka is he gonna go round the outside of turn 1? He's not. He's had a very good start though, but we've got the timing glitch with Hulkenberger. But we're gonna watch. Is he gonna get him? But Sam T gets passed by Bowers. Bowers had a fabulous start. He's up to 4th. So Sam T's lost a couple. Paco's gone down to 15. So Paco's had a very bad start. So obviously he'll want to pick it up, but Sam T's gonna look for it again. Top Formula, obviously the timing glitch is a bit affecting. So Top Formula's still in the lead. But Paco back up to 13, so still very good start. We'll go on to position changes actually. So no detail. Position change, yep. Paco always tapped Jibbuck, but Jibbuck saved it. Very good. But Paco's lost 1, Kolsnik's lost 2. Because Will's lost 2, Headshot Leslie's lost 2, lost 1. B-Boy won up 3.
Someone's got to back out. Someone's got to back out.
Where's this?
Oh my god, Will in 9th and B-Boy 1. B-Boy 1 goes round the outside into 2 on, which is a nice move.
Oh, Kolsnik and Jibbuck. Oof, good move by Jibbuck there. But obviously, very good start for Trap. He's 1.7 ahead. Obviously, the soft tire very quick off the start, so we'll put tail elements on. Yes, it is. So we'll just put that on. Just But Key up to 5th now. Key up to 5th. Go past Langfell. Someone's had a bit of an. Oh wait, no, he was in 5th.
Oh my days, Will's an AI. This is horrible. It's gonna end up in an accident. Will in AI. He's gonna launch it again. Oh my god.
Jibbuck, what a move! Yeah, what a move from Jibbuck there.
Wow.
So he just saw him in AI. Oh, Paco. Just having a little. They're going 3 wide. They're going 3 wide.
Everyone's ghosting for me. I'm not
yeah,
sure
it's just headshot timing glitch. It's just a timing glitch.
What the game this is.
Yep. Hopefully 2021, the new game. Obviously, it's coming out soon. I've obviously pre-ordered it.
Holy sh!
Oh, who's in the wall? It's Key! Oh, I've cursed it. I said Key's never gonna have a podium. Oh, see. He's at least not got no damage, so he's just gonna have to play that there's a late safety car or a safety car. So he got out lucky. The Key, I think, got just a little bit lucky. But look at the gap Slap's got to Patuka there, 1.6. Obviously the soft tires must work in magic for them. But look at that, Mr. Bieber Worm going on the outside at no name, almost. He's delated already. What's that just mean?
He done a move like that the last lap on Will.
Yeah.
Side by side there, but then got the move completed around the outside. Oh, someone's been
it's headshot.
Leslie.
Is it just me or B-Boy Worm's delated already?
What do you mean derated? You mean
when it's got an X, that's delating. Because he can't use his energy.
That's decent, then no, he's fine.
Oh, it's just desync, okay. Yeah, so is Sam. That's weird. But we'll just watch, see if there's any. Yeah, Keyboy will catch up. Hopefully he still can have a good recovery for Key. But Slap just flying right now, so I think Colston might be looking for a move on Well. Nope. Slap just pumping in those lap times he obviously wants to try win the race, I think. So hopefully we can see a battle eventually between Patuka and Slap for the win. We want to see battles, we want to have entertaining for the views. But Paco and Carty fighting out of the turn 1 of turn 1, coming up to that Langfell.
Because he's gonna have a run here. Sam T is using overtake.
Yeah, he's got him.
You won't see White defend maybe, but he's gonna go around the outside. God, this is gonna be contact surely. Langfell and Sam T as they go through the little tight section here. They're still side by side, the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari. And I think Lang finally could get the move done. This is just gonna cause an incident and spins around the Z. No, there's another incident. G-Boot's gone. Oh my days.
There's a virtual. So that's actually going to help him a lot there, actually. That's going to help Kia a lot more now that he can actually catch up to the group ahead. So, it means obviously everyone sticks to a Delta, but if it was a safety car, it'd help a lot more for Key. But virtual will help him a little bit more. As you can see, if you have full to that map on, Key's actually not that far behind. So, Key will probably catch up. So, Key obviously gonna get he's got very lucky without hitting the wall, that wall. So but look at that. Slap just, he has look at that DLS he's used. He's used a lot more. Is anyone gonna get done in by the drive-through? Let's see. But Slap's still bombing, still booming. But is it gone green? See, 'cause everyone's booking it through where is it? Yep, okay, it's just gone green. We'll go back to the front. See if anyone makes any moves for. Oh, Will on Kolsnik out coming into the bus stop. But I think, yep, he got a little snap of the front for Kolsnik. So really will look at that. But Jibbuck Pips, you know, got damage. So Key is made a position now. Key can almost see the train in front of him now, but. I'm gonna watch Mr. B-Boy Worm on Mr. Sam T. Is he gonna get the move done? He's going on the outside. Is he gonna get squeezed? But Sam T's defending. He's defending for his life, and he's just gonna tuck him behind. He's not gonna go for. He's not gonna go for that. No, he doesn't go for it. Very smart. But Kolsnik back on Will up the inside, and he shoved him. He's like, no, I'm having it. And the Will goes back at it. Is this another Sam T? Langford, it is. It's still going side by side. So Will again, and it's gone on the outside. Yeah, Mule goes down the outside as well. This is like an Albon Ricardo as well, but Will gets the move from. Very nice move from Will there. But Kolsnik just cuts the corner. It's very aggressively as well. He just went, yep, I'm catching back up. Well, he's right behind Will now, but we'll watch Mr. B-Boy as he's stuck behind Sam at the moment. But obviously, Sam just wants to finish in the points today after the time in Austria, because he's just wasn't really doing well. And okay, now Kia's up to 16th.
Oh my god, this is silly how close they're getting.
Well, there's a little back.
Oh, Moret's gone wide. This should allow Paco to get through.
Yeah, I think he's gone down the outside. No, not down.
Oh my god, there's contact.
No.
Lag or some for Jesus. There's a lot of lag.
Oh,
big
in the wall. Oh, he flipped.
Oh
my god. Oh my, that has to be a safety car. And it's a virtual. It's all okay, but oh my god, that was.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I'm speechless there. Like they tried to go down. Like, obviously we can't really say anything, but like, oh my god. Oh, obviously when he leaves, he probably leaves in anger, because it's like a George Russell Bottas situation. Is he gonna do this?
Look how much Patuka's catched up in this.
Yeah.
It's like 2 seconds, 9.5 second the gap. The softs are going off, and as I said earlier on,
he's got to slow down.
Oh, he's gone completely. That gap's gone from half a second to 2 seconds. The trap on these softs has got to get a gap built, because if Patuka catches or pits the softs later, he's going to be rapid.
Who's going to go? Is anyone?
Delta?
It's weird.
Oh,
Langsford gets a drive through. Oh no, this could slap a massive boost in the championship. Now Langford has to play for a safety car.
All I'm saying is, I predicted Keith and Langford to get a podium. One spun out over Ridge, now one's got a drive through. The last person I predicted was Trap. If something happens to Trap, I'm never joining this combox again.
Oh god. Yeah, well, obviously F9 has a lot of commentator curses with me. I said obviously me and Tom Mo via Tom Mo. Obviously Tom couldn't make it today due to test revision he had to do. Obviously the parents had to maybe force him to do it, but I would rather do comps than do the test. But Langfeld instantly serves it, just want to get it done with. So, but look at the gap. Trap had 3 seconds. Like, even if he pit, he would still probably jump Patuka, because he's got a massive undercut. He obviously could probably just go to the lap 10 and then pit for the mediums, but he's gonna have to go to, like, what is it? Patuka has to go a lot longer. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot more of a changed podium, as Key and Langfeld are on 14th and 15th. But now Key has a DRS, which is important. But they're now only 6 seconds behind everyone. And Mr. BY Worm up to 4th place. Now he's looking at a potential top 3. And Colsnick has finally got past Will. But Paco is up to 9th. Just forces himself through. Just like, I'm having this 9th. You can go down to 10th. And Paco, oh, it's the leader. It's just, it's like one of those electronic bulls in America, you lied.
Oh, God.
It's like the Wild West for Paco's rear end, but it's just very unstable, as you could see out of the little chicane. He just had a little wobble, and Will just got back through. But at the moment, Trap is leading by a lot. Usually, Trap, obviously, in Austria, he massively gapped everyone, and then just won. He just gapped everyone from there, and then obviously Trap's gonna, if Trap gets to promoted, well, like, I'm gonna give him respect, because he's gonna have 3 wins in a row, so he's looking really quick. Like, if he is getting promoted, promote up to F7 or something, because like, he's rapid. But oh, Paco, don't go round the outside. He's just gone round the outside at the bus stop, and he's gonna have the DRS. Oh no, don't go 3 wide. Will still gets a better exit, so we're gonna watch this massive battle here, because they're all battling just for that 2 points. Obviously, 2 points, a lot, but obviously it's not a lot of points, but points are points. So obviously Parker just didn't get that good exit, and Cole's kind of gapping him now. So he wants to get ahead, but Key and Langfeld, they're kind of catching up to that lane. So this battling might actually help, and Parker going on the outside. Is he going to get that 9th? And he's not, he's just...
Someone's 100% spinning here.
Yep, someone is.
Correct.
Almost. Someone's going to be spinning soon, I think. If Trap spins, we've cursed the top 3. And obviously...
With this close, 5-6 cars in close proximity like this, just asking for...
Yeah, we're just asking for a safety car. Like, obviously Cole trying to just gap them, like, they've just lost Colesnick, but everyone else is kind of close. And then you've got the soft's kind of dying out now, because you can see Patuka's actually catching Trap now, so... Trap, look at Trap's ERS, he's used a lot of it, so obviously that ERS usage will be a major advantage to Trap, but obviously he's going to have to start saving that now if he wants to win. But look, and he pits very early. That's a little bit early. That's when you usually want to pit for hards, not the mediums. You can go a lot longer than softs, I would say. Yeah, you can go a little bit longer than that. You can go about 8, 9, 10 laps on these, but... bit early, I would say, Lecco there for Trap to pit. But I'm going to see where he comes out.
Yeah, with I've done a test race for my evaluation round, of course. I think lap 6 is the earliest you can pit for medium, so he'll be alright, but he'll have a bit of wear, but...
He's going to come out in that train. Oh no.
Just watching on board with TRT Valkyrie, he's got honestly a fat run on Sam, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a very late move from Sam there. I thought he had his mind made up for what he was going to do, but...
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. They're going 3 wide. Well, Parker 100, but man, no. Oh no, that's an accident waiting to happen. Yep, and they've all gone.
Dumb. No offense,
that's just dumb.
Stupid.
And the glitch has just happened to Bert Mancini, where he tries to reverse and the wheel comes off. Oh, don't go 3 wide, kids, unless you're coming out of camo. You can go 3 wide, but they pulled it out late. They went, I'm doing it now. I bet I'll do that now, and they just, come on, guys, like.
You can barely go 2 wide into that corner, because usually you go down the inside of someone, you hit that curb, and you spin.
Yep. Oh no. People worms I've got to drive through. People are gonna rage, obviously, but so you obviously were in F3. Were you obviously you've got an injury to your ankle ligament damage? Were you excited if you didn't have that injury? Were you excited for Belgium?
Nope.
Instantly no.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not excited for any race, just like sharp get it done, to be honest, and just go with that.
Oh, B-Boy won pits just to get, obviously he's got that drive through.
He's got a pit now, but he's got to do another lap on the side. It's almost like double punishment for him.
Yeah, what is it? When Trap pit, he actually came in out in that train, so he got a very good POV of that incident. So I didn't watch that. Yeah, obviously they went off, so obviously there's still a little bit of a train, but Trap actually got the best of it. But look who's caught up to it now. Key and Langfell. Oh my god, I've just seen Mr. B-Boy1 spin coming out of the pit. I've just seen a biblical scene. He's coming out the pit and the car goes no. The rear end goes no, and it's a safety car.
Safety car.
This has just flung everyone back in. It has
Bowers is in a good position here, but everyone on mediums, they're in an awful position. They've got to go hard tires.
So,
There's
yeah.
no way soft for making it 12 laps. Like, no.
They can go 10.
Screwed.
They can go 10, but the tires will die. I was in F12. I went hard on lap 5, and then lap 12 came around. I was thinking about pitting, and then I was like, yeah, no, my teammates pit, so I will just stay out on these hards, and it worked actually, because all the soft runners died, and they were obviously all in a train, but there was actually one like behind me, and I was just getting a bit nervous that I was going to lose the win, but then his teammate I actually got past his teammate, and then him and his teammate collided, and it kind of just gave me a 5-second gap, and that pretty much won me the race. So hards, yeah, they would be working, but you're just gonna have to play that everyone pits. Trap now looks like the most favourite to win. Key. We'll check. Oh, yep, they're pitting. We're gonna see what Patuka goes on. Are they gonna go on softs? I'm gonna watch Patuka's on board, see if it's hards or softs. Hards, they might actually. Patuka, he would actually. Oh wait.
No choice. He's gotta go hard. There's no way.
Yeah, he's going on hards.
How are people getting penalties on the safety car? What?
Is he gonna? He's not coming out of that.
Yeah, where is Bowers? Bowers is in a very, very handy position.
Patuka's actually gonna jump him. Patuka's jumped him, boy. Patuka might actually win this.
He didn't have a.
Yeah, Patuka.
He lost that delta when he was in the pit lane.
Yeah, so Patuka. Obviously, that delta obviously is gonna affect tap. So tap now. Obviously, the medium tires are gonna be quicker, but they're gonna die because he's been obviously that lap 9, lap 80 pit on them. So he's gonna be on 2 lap older. Obviously mediums, very quick tyre on here, I would say, in my opinion. Key didn't pit. That's a massive thing. And Sam, Lauco, Headshot, Dimskate, Langfeld, all pit for softs.
Well, I don't think any of those soft runners are making it to the end of the pit of now. There's too much wear.
They can go 10 laps, but they're about 84%. That's puncture risk.
Safety car will be in at the end of the next lap, so end of lap 11.
That's going to be in the high 80s, low 90s. That's puncture. That's your tyre gone. You're going to say bye-bye to that tyre.
Puncture, isn't it?
Hard 70s. Softs about low 80s, mid 80s. Obviously mediums about their 90s, because surprisingly, obviously all tyres can go a lot onto their 90s, but you just got to keep them warm. But the hards don't really wear on here. After about, I think, from lap 5 on here, 17 laps, like, for only about 45%, so they don't actually wear out down here. So, after mediums are probably not going to be as quick as the hards. Mediums when they got after about, I think, 11 laps, I would say. So by the end, the mediums are going to go bye-bye. The hards are just going to wake up. But Patuka, obviously, I don't want Patuka actually kind of bottled a P2 last week. He kind of binned it out of the final corner coming onto the final lap. He had the P2 in hand and he just binned it. So he obviously doesn't want that happening again. But Langfell, the championship leader, has to come from 11s on softs. That's another thing. Key might have made a mistake not pitting. So Key, just pit, get off those, get on the hards, or get on the softs. I know Key, good tyre saver, so Key getting them softs. Because 11 laps, I think they could make it if he tyre saves. But obviously he will be at the back and he doesn't pit. Key's going to lose a lot of time not pitting. He did this in Singapore. He had the win in the bag if he pit, but he didn't pit. He just didn't pit. He said no to the pit end, so he needed to pit. Paco pits again. Is he gonna go on softs? Let's see. Is he on softs, Paco? Is he going on softs? No, he's he's on softs. God, and now look, Paco's just gone on softs, so he's probably gonna have to tyre save like hell.
No, he'll make it. I feel like he'll make it just for the fact that there's been 2 laps on the safety car now.
Yeah, but he's gonna obviously 11 laps, still very hard. But Key, I think he's just lost the time by not betting. Key's gonna have to like, I think Key will not finish in the points unless there's another late. He's bagging on a late safety car. Key, no, Key's bagging on a late safety car. He's just that's what he's bagging on now. He's grabbing onto 2 hands, saying, there's gonna be a late safety car. I don't think there will. I think this is gonna be the only safety car they'll have in the whole race. I don't think there'll be another one this whole race. Do you think there'll be another one, Loco?
Yeah, I'm just reading all this rubbish on Twitter about this Super League, and oh no, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, United fans, we finally beat Burnley at home.
Yeah, I just want this safety car to get over with, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you know the gap to Man City in the league now?
8.
So we still have a chance at winning the league if City bottle.
Oh,
so
let me think that. Give me a minute.
Yeah, obviously, safety car will obviously be coming in. Hope, do we want it in this lap? Yeah, it is coming in this lap. We'll just see how some people in the other divisions are doing. So F10. Oh, that was tight. So the safety car is coming in this one. Yeah, I usually, what is it, on the safety car debug one, I usually put it down. I usually just slow down to about 2 seconds so I can just plummet, but Paducah's gone very early and I think he's just mucked up there, so he'll be trying to salvage the mistake he had, so, and it's now clean flag, so now everyone can try pass in. Tibbet just goes right past Hulkenberger. So we'll watch. I think that will be, oh, Key, obviously, I think his teammates are just letting him by. Tires have gone bye-bye. Yeah, unlucky for you, B-boy, mate, but obviously, you just lost it in the, out of coming out the pitch, but yeah, unlucky, mate. So, yeah, the game's broken out, yeah. So Sam gets past Key as well, so Key should have just pit. Key, you should have just pit, mate. Cause you've just, yeah, unlucky, mate. You got Zand, you got Netherlands next. You got the Netherlands, but Slap actually not catching up to Paducah as much as you think. So those 2 lap advantage, those 2 laps on those mediums, maybe not gonna work for them because those tires are gonna die. Those tires, I think, are probably gonna go bye-bye. But at the moment, it looks like Tap the quicker person. But Jibbot going round the outside of Will. Will must have had a mistake. Yeah, he's got damage. So Piecewise, obviously, he does not want to go side by side with Will after what happened. Oh, don't do it at Blanchimon. Lads, Paco, I know you're a good driver, but don't do it at the Blanchimon after what happened last time. No, not the outside. He's got damage. Good boy. Good lad. Good. Up the inside of Blanchimon. That was actually smart. Go on. Well, who is Will? Will's down in 14th. He's got damage. He's... Someone put in the chat, go on, Will. He's... I don't think he might... I don't think he'll be scoring points today. So... That's unlucky for him, but we'll go on ahead with actually Top Formula and Paducah. I think someone is closer. Obviously, I think, yeah, we're gonna Langfeld obviously down in 10th, only 1 point to Tap's 12. So at the moment, Tap will be leading the championship. So he obviously wants it. He obviously wants that to happen. So at the moment, it looks like Tap's gonna be leading the championship.
Oh my god, someone took straight off Dimsky and that's going to allow Langfeld through.
Tap got a pen. That might have just affected his chance at the win, so Sector 1 Spinello, that is Coswell, and Coswell is out. So if it's another safety car, I think he will pit. And it's a This is another virtual, so if it was coming to the pits, I think Key would pit. Key...
I don't get the point of...
Virtuals.
Pitting and then crashing the corner later. I'm not saying you done it on purpose, but... Bit sus.
Yeah. Little bit sus there. So obviously I think it's restarting now as Paducah just bombing it, so the soft runners aren't actually catching up to and Tap isn't catching up to Paducah, so Paducah on the hards, he might actually be quicker than he was on the mediums, but Tap obviously the 2 laps he was on the mediums for, so that's gonna obviously have that tire wear. So Tap obviously he's just gonna have to play that Bowers doesn't pass him, but if it ends like this, Tap's gonna drop down a lot, so Tap's might end up at the podium. So Langfeld's gonna have to just try and catch up, to be honest. Once they get past Kolsnick and Key, Well, you obviously want to get past everyone, to be honest. But at the moment, we're just watching Langford. Is he going to be close enough? It doesn't look like it, but DRS has been enabled. So Key, well no, Coulson is on for DRS, but he's on the hard compared to Langfell's of like very fresher softs. So he doesn't get the move done. But Trap is right behind Puka now, but he's a lot more a little bit more so he's tapped down on the ERS, but they both had a fat lockup. You can see Trap had a bigger lockup, so that's going to affect that left front, and will leave the session. So that was a little sus from him, but we can't really say anything. We can't really say anything about any driver. So anything happens. So yeah, at the moment, Trap catching up. I don't think he would pull 3 seconds on him, but he's going to try the best he can. But at the moment, I think Headshot's the closest to getting a move done, and that's on Sam. And Sam, 4th place. Obviously, it would be 4th because of the pens that be affected. Yeah, it would be 4th. So Sam, obviously, just wanting that 4th place just so they can get points for the team. But obviously, I think if Headshot went for the chicane, he's crazy, man. He's a crazy man. But at the moment, sticking in the drain, and Trap just pumping. Oh, and then Lauko smashes that with Langfell. Dembski beats that, and Langfell is going up the inside. No, and Headshot up the inside of. Actually, on the outside, and Sam just. Sam's got the gearbox glitch. I don't like it, but Sam obviously that's what you call bump drafting, kids. If you didn't know that from NASCAR, now you do. That would bump draft him. So, oh, and Lauko battle got past Bowers there, and now Headshot's had a little off. So Headshot's 1 round. He's on track. Oh. He's doing a little donut. You've not won, mate, but you can do your little victory donuts. But okay, you don't want to 30s, but well, does you? But now Trap, look how close Trap is now. Look out to Patuka. So Patuka, maybe the hards, obviously they won't be working instantly, but by like the last 4 laps, they will be zooming. Because I know how quick the hards get. Obviously we all do. We're all experienced league racers, but Langfell up to 7th now, so Langfell now making his way up. So Langfell could still be in shout for some good points here. Look.
Yeah, he might. He got a drive through, didn't he? And
yeah, he served it.
6. I don't get the strategy cases on here. Like, I don't get what you want to be doing.
I don't know why he hasn't pit yet.
I assume he's just hoping for a late safety car.
Yeah, he'll probably pit this lap, just get off them and get on the sauce. No, he's not. He should just pit, just get off of those and get on the sauce. Because there will probably be a late safety car. We know Belgium. Someone's gonna Paco gets a pen. It's unlucky for him. Obviously, he's now gonna have to just pass everyone to get the points. So, obviously, we know Paco. He's a very strong and quick driver, so he's gonna have to make his way up this field, I would say. But
oh, here we go. AlphaTauri Raukio on track formula.
Oh, Trap hacking in. That was a double move. That isn't allowed here. You can't move twice when defending.
No. The problem, he didn't move twice. The problem was he moved too late. He moved way too late and literally could have caused a monstrous crash. It's like today, that little movement is what caused a massive accident. We're lucky not to have a big accident there because of that little movement. But
yeah, we saw the move they Paco.
But he's on the back of Patuka now for P1, which would be an outstanding drive. And where did he start? Hold on, where did I check this? Where's the position change?
He went up 8, so he started 10th.
Solid.
I've seen these drive some Lauco last season in F9. He went from Mexico from last to 2nd, and then Japan he went from last to 1st, and then Abu Dhabi I think he went from pole. No, Lauco went from pole to 1st in Japan, and then in Abu Dhabi he won again, and then obviously he just went from there. Oh wait, no, Abu Dhabi he went from last to 1st, and then Japan he started on the front row. And the champion Alex, he obviously in F9 he never got good starts, but you can see Lauco now catching up. But Trap's tyres are gone. I think Trap's tyres Surprisingly, on 7 laps are gone. That's definitely a surprise there. 5 laps to go, so that might have lost this lead here. But I think Langfell will be in for a podium. Sorry to interrupt you. What are you saying there, look?
The problem with Trapp is he's burned too much of his DRS compared to the other guys. Like Patuka now's using a bit, so he's gonna be on the same. But Trapp has burned all his DRS to the point where he's lost out so much to Raukio. Because Raukio had at one stage almost triple his battery. So with that battery use being available and how like much.
So I interrupt you there. Simon Bowers. Simon Bowers battling there for P4 and he gets to move down. Key still hasn't pit. Key is losing time. He's now down to 8th. Key is out the points now. Key's gonna have to do like a Lando Norris from Austria last year. Ride for points. Oh, he's got no penalties, so that's... We'll actually check penalties actually. Detail. Penalties. Headshot got 6. Jabok 3. Dembski 8. So does Carty, and then Pagos 3 and Slap has 3. So... I don't even know, would Langfell get the point? I don't think he will actually. Langfell wouldn't be jumping Slap, so Slap would only go down to P5. So I think Langfell would still be leading, actually, I think. But Klosnik picks up a penalty, that's now, a lot of people have penalties, but Key, he's going to be the third down, so he's going to have to do a wonder drive to get points, Key. I just saw Trap run off a little bit there, but obviously the podium is a bit of a weird, like our predictions, the podium's a bit off weird for us here. Our predictions, like, oh, it's a lot more different. Trap's not gonna win, but Trap obviously still on a good drive for Trap, but at the moment it's just not looking as good as he thought it would be. But oh, Dibbock's gone round. So Dibbock's had a little bit of a oopsie whoopsie moment, a little moment there out of bus stop. So that's unlucky for him. You obviously want to keep going.
Oh,
I think Raukio.
Yeah, here he goes. Easy. He's got the move done now, but the question got asked: can his tyres last to the end now?
Yeah, 4 laps to go.
Those hards, oh, he's almost lost it. Those hards, in about a lap or so, they're going to be better than probably the soft tyres. So
yeah. So he's just gonna have to play. But Trap actually saving his ERS now, so Trap's got more than Patuka. But Dibbock gets another penalty for corner cutting. It's not really that hard to get a corner cutting penalty. It is to get one, but then you just start calming down after one, to be honest, on here. When you know you can get a penalty, you just need to correct your mistakes on here and you won't get a penalty. You'll be fine. There's a lot hard, like Monaco, like it's not even that hard to get one on there. But people do get one. But Belgium, there's a lot of places you can get penalties down here. Obviously, the no name if you run too wide. But look at that, Valko's out of DRS now. But look how much ERS they both have now. They have 9% together. They have combined less than Trap's ERS now. So now can Trap use that to his advantage? Valko fastest lap of the race again. So maybe look at using that ERS. Was it useful? Do you think, Luckle, for him there to use his ERS and pull away from Patuka so he can take the lead?
Yeah. Well, he's got the second gap now. I assume you're on about Raukio and Patuka. So
yeah.
In a word of my own. Well, he's got the second lead and he's got DRS. Look at that, Patuka's got no errors as well. So it's benefited him. Now, whether he can keep that gap at a constant level for the remainder of this race is a complete different question, but he's doing a solid job so far. Keys is... I don't get what Keys is trying to achieve here.
I'll check if he actually has pit. No, he's not. Does he know he has to pit? Langfell picks up a penalty now. So Langfell, at the moment, will stay 6th. So Trap at the moment will be looking at, I think, still actually leading the championship. Trap, even if he outscores Langfell, he's leading. So Langfell at the moment, it's looking a bit scary for Langfell here, that he might lose his championship because of I think he lost it last week, but obviously he doesn't want to. Trap doesn't want to. He doesn't want Trap to extend the lead. We obviously we don't really aren't biased, but we don't really care who leads the championship. But at the moment, Trap will be extending his gap in the championship standings. So Trap looking very well. I think if Trap won, I think they should have just promoted Trap. 3 wins in a row, but really that penalty's going to affect him. And Sam, actually, if he stays in that 3-second window, he will get his first podium of the season. It's very good for him, but Sam is now out of that 3-second window. So can now Bowers maybe get past Sam and pass him? But Key still hasn't pit. Key, you're on 19 lap old mediums and you haven't pit yet. Key, does Key remember that you get disqualified if you don't pit?
Couldn't tell you what's going through his mind now, and what I can tell you is Trap Formula is coming back at Patuka. It is going to be very, it's going to go down the inside. Oh my god, yeah. I feel like Patuka has to leave more room there. Trap is off his inside, and luckily Trap didn't spin out from that, otherwise I would have seen him penalty going Patuka's way. Sam T did just get past Bowers as well, which is good. Yeah,
good. Very good racing in this division. Very good racing. So obviously all of the divisions have good racing, but there's obviously a few people in this league that don't give space in situations they should. But obviously people, you can't really do that sometimes if you can't give space. But Sam at the moment, it looks like Sam's still getting the podium. But unless Bowers just becomes a miracle man and just passes him. But at the moment it looks like Sam's saying, oh, and Sam's just picked up a pen. This is massive now for Bowers. Bowers has to get past him. Bowers has to get past him if he wants the podium. Obviously 1 lap to go. It's looking like, it definitely is looking like Lauco's won this race, unless he picks up a pen here, Lauco. It's definitely looking like he's won this race, unless he picks up a pen.
I don't know, to be honest. I think Ralphio's got this in the bag. With Tuka's too far behind. They're soft holding up well enough, which is good. There's rain.
Oh no!
A minute, there's rain. That's what Keith's been open for, clearly. And never mind, Keith's got a front left puncture. There is rain.
Is Key doing the you remember that challenge when you used to do an open lobby, dive to the tires explode? I think he's just done that. Bowers up to 4th now, so Bowers will be looking to now attack Trap for that final podium spot. Because that will obviously affect Trap in the championship, but the most it's going to affect is Langfell. It will obviously still, Trap will extend his margin, but not by a lot as he wanted to. But at the moment you can see how much this could affect. If Trap has a little off in this lane, this could affect Trap a lot. Trap could have a little off. We don't want anyone having offs. We don't like I don't like people crashing in their leagues, because I like everyone finishing, but it's obviously unlucky to people. But I don't want to see people just have a little off. But at the moment, I don't think Bowers is actually catching. Oh, there's been a sector 2 spin. It's no, it's Key with his puncture.
Is he dumb? Why is he still going? No offense, but he's been an absolute specimen. As Leslie is just spun and hit the wall.
No, he's had the glitch. He's had that glitch when when you go in AI and then slightly sit the track and the wheel just goes, no, you're not having it. I think he's gonna get beaten by a ghost. He's gonna get beaten by a ghost, Key.
You know what? Yeah, I'll watch this last lap now for the lead, because Patuka, he's brought that gap down quite a bit this last lap. And whether he can do enough with Ralphio's dead tyres is a completely different question. But
obviously it's getting heavier now.
The stability of that Alpha Tauri's tyres.
Ralphio has to lift. Ralphio had to lift. Saying that now, Ralphio had to lift through Rouge. He didn't think he was. I think Ralphio wasn't confident enough to. That's out of your list. It's always a. So is Patuka. So out of the top 3, I think Ralphio has the most DLS. Yes, no, he doesn't. Patuka has the most. Patuka has the most. They're actually on literally they're all on the same amount of VLS. This is literally just down to whose tyres doesn't go. I think it could be Patuka's win. Patuka has to get by Ralco now, or Trap's gonna eat him up for dinner. Dimskate getting passed by Kolsnik. I didn't see the move, I'm still watching this fight for the lead. Just make a fart noise.
No, you're hearing things. Here comes Patuka
Okay.
anyway. He is very close. Ralco's tires are gone. They're finished. They're really,
Oh.
really finished here. And with what is one straight to go, Ralco's soft tires are completely gone. And if Patuka has a good enough run here, he really, really could have a chance. Ralco's gone wide. They're going to be side by side. Going up to Blanchimont. He's got no battery left. He's got no battery left whatsoever. They're going to be side by side. Oh, there's going to be content.
It's going to be the bus stop. It's literally going to have to be the bus stop.
He's got to go for this. Around the outside. He's blocking him off. Round the outside goes Patuka. He's going to get the move done.
Final lap, final corner. Oh, no, Valko's won. Oh, Valko's won it.
Oh.
Wow. Oh no. Bowers gets P4. 3 tenths off a podium, Bowers. Look at this, Colson again, Langfeld. Colson again, Langfeld. It's the same thing. What a race there.
Punctured. Dempsey's tyre punctured. Paco is barely making it home.
Key pit on the last lap. Come on, Key. Come on. But what a race there. We gotta get the top three's opinions on that race and their qualifying. Obviously, we just gotta hear what Patuka was like. Obviously, Patuka, well done to him. But like, Slap's gonna obviously still be happy with exactly P3, but he was on pole. He was looking very favourite for the win, but maybe the safety car, I think, maybe just affected him there. Just saying, Key is just being beaten by a ghost.
And he spun out.
And he's doing the Ferrari master plan.
Well, I'll let you do the interviews. I want to go eat my dinner, so.
Okay, enjoy your dinner, mate.
Yeah, it was a good race.
It was very fun. So, obviously, I will invite the interviewees to this party when we're done. So, I'll invite Lalco now. Lalco is going to eat his dinner, so it'll just be me. But it was very fun to do with Lalco. Good friend of mine. I actually liked his comms there. I liked it. Yeah, that was very fun. Actually, very fun. Obviously, I think Tom will be back next week, so Tom will be doing it with me next week, but we'll just invite Valkio. If one of them two can get Patuka, because I don't know. I can't run through the good order at the moment because I'm flying. So I do a very speedy run, so we'll just skip the champagne. As I'm sorry, but we'll run through the grid. It was Lavco winning from 10th on the grid to Patuka to Trap to Bowers to Sam T, Langfell, Kolsnick, Beastwell from the point. Very strong result for him. Very strong result for Alpha the Male actually. Then JKT in 9th, 10th for Dimsky, 11th for Hulkenberger, 12th for Key, and then the DNF headshot 13th. But DNFs were Dribbuck, Cole, Coswell, B-Boy Worm, Humberto Mancini, and Mule. So obviously we're just gonna PUTU 16. Okay, so that needs to join, and then we need to get Patuka in, and then we can do the podium interviews. So we'll just get PUTKK Patuka 16. Alright, Slapper's not doing the podium interviews, but we'll just wait for Patuka to reply. If he's not doing it, we will just go on with that one. Okay, Slapper's coming in. Okay, we will just go to show them. Okay, what's up? I have invited you to the party, Slap, if you're watching. going to show them. We'll just wait for Patuka. If Patuka's not joining. So happy you joining and okay, so I'm just waiting to see if that isn't actually doing it, because if he isn't. Okay, so we will just go with Lauco. The winner, obviously, from 10th on the grid. Did qualifying, obviously, go well for you, or obviously did the wet? Do you like the wet in quali, or did it really affect you for qualifying?
No, I don't really like the wet. I'm more of a dry person. But I'm pretty sure on my qualifying lap I went out of the turn. And then when I set my lap, the track was wet and everything else. So you originally was being
Yeah, you're a little bit quiet there, so if you can just talk closer to your mic.
Is this better?
Yeah, that's fine now. It was just that you were a little bit further away from your mic there. But obviously, yeah, qualifying didn't go well for you. The start, obviously, you had a very good start. I think you gained about three places off the start. You were behind, I forgot who you were behind, but you went very good off the start, and then the safety car came out. Were you wanting to pit on hard, and then you obviously saw your teammate didn't pit?
Yeah,
So,
well I knew when the safety car came out I'd just go soft until the end. I'd have to manage him a lot, and on the last lap I was 75%, so I was taking it very cautiously.
and then obviously, Key didn't pit. Did you have team orders there? Did you tell Key, let me by?
Nope, not really. Well, it was just on the restart, I got a better restart, and I think he let me through nicely on the run up to Rouge.
And then obviously, last lap, Patuka, obviously, probably on that, the flasher, obviously, probably the flasher tires compared to all three of you. And then you saw him, obviously you saw the, was it, to that obviously, actually go back a bit, to that formula, the move on him, do you think the defense was fair, or was he doing the mecha hacking and seeing on you? Did you think that was a bit
I did
fair?
get a bit mad originally, thinking that he just completely blocked me, but you know I didn't get damaged, and I put it down the inside of him, so it wasn't really a big deal at the time.
Yeah, it looked like he was doing like a Michael Schumacher make a hacking into you. It looked like he was going to try to make you move on the put you on the glass and make you for the move, but he moved very late, and it looked like obviously if you both collided, you maybe could have hit Patuka and learned all three of your races, but very lucky. Obviously, final lap, Patuka on the fresher tires, just coming into Blanchimont. Do you think, okay, I just did defense with Blanchimont, and then you defended well for Blanchimont, and then obviously you gave him no, like he was almost on the glass at the bus stop, but were you really happy just lost it coming out of bus stop, and when he lost it, did you just think, yeah, that's my win?
When I was going into Blanchimont, I was like, just park the car just in the middle of the track so we can't go anywhere. Just park it right there. Then into the bus stop chicane, I just tried to break leaves. I did try to leave him a bit of space on the inside, and then I like went off track a bit. So I just tried to leave as much as possible to make sure I got to the inside.
Yeah, obviously. Well done to you for that win. Coming into the Zandvoort Grand Prix, do you think you will perform in that race, or do you think it's not a strong track for you? Okay, obviously, F9 last season you had, I think, 2 podiums, no, a podium and 2 wins last season, in the last 3 races, if I'm correct. So, obviously, you'll want that, you want to bring that form after today. You want to bring that form after last season. I think you were just really, you blew my mind last season at the end, but that's all from me and Lickle and the commentary for today, and we will see you Next week it's Zandvoort. Obviously, me on Monday for Belgium in F6, all on my own, because my commentator co-coms can't make it now, so I have to do it by own. But we'll see you next week on Sunday for the F9. I will see you at 7 PM next week. Good.